we talking about? What am I talking about? Okay, so so in this video we're going to be talking about my June reading plan. So hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal and this is Books Forever After, where I sit on my floor and we talk about everything and all things books. So today we're on the floor in a different location. This is my IKEA shelves in my living room, and typically I'm filming in front of my historical romance bookshelf, which is in my master bedroom, and it's been taken over so by the little one. So you get a very eclectic collection today, so enjoy as our background. Okay, so this should be fairly quick. I am a couple days late posting this. The last 2 weeks of school letting out and summer starting for the kids has been a little hectic and crazy, so we're jumping right into this. So for the month of June, by a few booktubers, wow, I can't speak tonight, it's late guys, so sorry. A few I still see it handwriting. We have the Summer of Tessa that had started last month. It's part of a read-along that is being co-hosted. Booktubers here. Hosted by Rachel Reads and Sings, Tiff Talk Pages, Ava Romance Reads, and Mama Needs to Read Romance. I believe there's just 4 of them. If I'm missing someone, I apologize. I will wow, I really can't speak. I will link the video where Rachel Reads and Sings announces this read-along. And if possible, link the live to the lives I'll be talking about in this video. So I am currently reading the A Lady by Midnight, which is a book 3 in the Spindle Cove series. I'm reading on my Kindle, which is from like my Libby app from the library. Oh, and which is newly decorated. It has a new clear case that I got for my birthday, and I put some stickers I had received from Sarah Kate when I pre-ordered Highest Bidder, and also some stickers from Jen from the Book Refuge that she had included in her giveaway that she did with Bewitched for her reaching 6,000 subscribers on Instagram. So this cute little decked out, so really fun. Alright, so this one, the read-along that for these 2 books I'm going to be talking about, I read the first one as part of this read-along. Actually, I think this is the second one. What am I saying? For this one is going to be held on June 4th, so just in a couple of days. I'm already 30% through. This is going over Thorne and Kate's story, and this, I want to say, the one before that was A Week to Be Wicked, and that was Colin and Minerva's romance, and it was 5 stars. So good. So far this is really good. Only 30% through, but so far it's just feeling like a 4-star, but there's still plenty of book to read. So I've been really enjoying Tessa Dare's books, and I really see myself as her being one of my favorite authors this year, especially historical romance authors that I've read. I did previously read the Wallflower series. That was actually my first read by her. I picked it up like back in Books A Million a couple of years ago, and I picked up this next book that I'll talk about too. So really excited to those ladies get together. It was a really fun time. So yeah. And then next on June 18th, they're going to be doing the live show for Any Duchess Will Do, which is the one that I purchased a couple years ago at Books A Million. I don't know exactly who this is. I guess it's following Griffin York and Pauline Sims, which I don't think we've been introduced yet. She's a barmaid in Spindle Cove, I believe. So we'll see. I believe it's like Duchess lessons and everything like that, so that's kind of intriguing. Most of these I'm kind of fairly going into them blind. And then there's also a novella before that one, Beauty and the Blacksmith is 3.5. That book is book 4. And then Lord Dashwood Missed Out, book 4.5. These are 2 novellas. I'm not going to read the novellas. I did read the one from the first live show. I'm just, like, I think it's Once Upon a Winter's Eve. I'm just not a fan of novellas, and even though I rated that one a 4, I just find that when I'm reading a novella, for some reason, ironically, the pacing always feels off for me, and I just don't enjoy novellas that often, and it kind of puts me in a reading slump and feeling burnt out from historical romance. So kind of just gonna pass on the novellas at this time. And plus, this is already going to be 5 books of historical romances I'm going to read this month, and I don't want to get burnt out. So yeah, so that's June 18th. So the A Lady by Midnight and A Week to Be Wicked, book 2 and 3 will be doing on June 4th. And then Any Duchess Will Do, and then the 2 novellas are going to be on June 18th. These are both at the same times at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, which I believe I'm Eastern, so I believe that's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, looking forward to those lives. Next is Romancing the Duke. I forgot the right dates on these. Oh yeah, so next one is Romancing the Duke and Say Yes to the Marquess. So I do have a copy of this one. I believe this is following a recluse or something like that, so we'll see. But I have heard good things about it that I remember. I think I want to say about a year ago, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I got this copy from purchasing online with my recognition points from work, so that was really cool. And yeah, so looking forward to reading that. And then Say Yes to the Marquess, I will be reading that on my Kindle. Probably check that out from the library via my Libby app. And yeah, and these are part of the Castles Ever After series, so books 1 and 2. Don't know anything other than that. that's I literally know nothing. And then the 5th book I'll be reading is part of the Johanna Lindsey read-along I've been co-hosting with April from April Happily Ever Able, and we are reading the Mallory Anderson series, and this is the 6th one, The Present. I'm not sure, obviously I got my copy at Half Price Books. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. This is following like a journal that's discovered, and it's kind of like the root cause of the original like grandmother's romance that's mentioned in here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like it. I know April's probably a little hesitant as well for a Christmas book in June, but we're doing it. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's it. The live for that one will be June 25th on 9 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Pacific time on April's channel. Next, I wanted to do my TBRs. My TBR challenges, because I am reading at least like 5 historical romances, and I typically only read 8 to 10 books a month. I kind of want to limit myself to kind of use Tessa Dare as my historical romance author, to read my physical historical romances. So I will keep that on hold and use Tessa Dare as my author for this month. So with that said, I will do my physical TBR shelf challenge, where I read at least one book on my one book from the shelf, and then that way that leaves me open to either continuing with the books that are on that shelf, or just mood reading to whatever I want to read. So leave it a little freedom stretch there. Okay. 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 Okay, IKEA right. See, that shows IKEA right T2. Okay, so I will do some pausing YouTube magic and show you that shelf. Okay, so this is the shelf. Okay, so this is kind of like my little book haul thing you'll see here soon. So this is the shelf. So unfortunately, oh, this is so not my fun shelf. So I have some kind of fantasy, contemporary, and then some historical fiction. I actually might, I've heard this one's good, so I actually might read this one. I haven't. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I think I'll read that. All right, so The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I believe it's kind of historical fiction with basically the story of an old Hollywood star, movie star, and all of her, husbands and her love story there. So I've heard it's emotional, so I'm excited to read this one. So that is 6. The 7th book I want to read, and I'll leave it open together, is I probably get started. I got this as a birthday gift from my family, my husband. So it's hardcover, and it is Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood, book 1. Book 2 has actually been fairly non-spoilery, so I'm excited to read this. Just knowing that it's an urban fantasy with angels, and I have, like a love story and such like that, but I'm just, romance, fantasy, whatever. I love the Embrace series by Jessica Servington. I will put a clip here, or like a picture here of it. So that's like my favorite YA series, Angels, of there, that I recently read a couple years ago, and I kind of love urban fantasies, especially when it's like angels involved. So looking forward to reading this. It's Sarah J. Maas. I've read Akatar, Throne of Glass, and I'm looking forward to get catched up with there. I believe I actually have book 2 as well, so if I do end up wanting to read that one this month, I'll read that one, because I got both books for my birthday, and I also got the Kindle clear case as well for my birthday, so I'm really excited to do that. Alright, so that is it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below a sunshine emoji if you don't want to comment anything else, and just say hi that you were here. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.